Hi, it's Schumann, the Master for Living Coach here. Welcome to the 6th episode of my series of videos introducing the 9 Enneagram types in Enneagram Coaching. Today I'm going to talk about the Enneagram Type 5, which is called the Quiet Specialist. Quiet specialists are rational, perceptive, and curious. They make great experts. If you're looking for solid research, realistic advice, free from emotional bias, then you will be in good hands with a quiet specialist. Often they are also self-sufficient and more on the introverted side. Each Enneagram type also has development areas, and for the Type 5, the Quiet Specialist, this is very much around their relationship with emotions. A Quiet Specialist prefers a certain degree of detachment from emotions. Maybe they even distrust emotions. And because of this detachment, they may find it more difficult to experience empathy and deal with interpersonal issues. Others then may experience them as possibly intellectually arrogant and disconnected from the heart. The pattern of each Enneagram type is driven by a certain core motivation, and this goes back to our childhood, where back then we created a strategy that we then thought would help us get what we wanted, to be loved and to be safe. One part of the strategy for a quiet specialist is to make sense of the world around them. They want to understand. And the other part of their strategy is to conserve resources which they regard as limited. And this applies in particular to their own resources of their time and their space. This drives a very high value on independency, privacy, and expertise. Each Enneagram type has a particular trap that they tend to fall into. And for the Type 5, this is related to their perception that resources are scarce. Because they're concerned about conserving their resources, they tend to withdraw into their own little bubble. And when they do this, they sometimes cut themselves off from nourishing resources and emotional support that might actually help them. So when they withdraw, they are at the risk of creating a self-fulfilling prophecy and creating the scarcity that they are so concerned about. For each Enneagram type, there is a specific growth journey in Enneagram Coaching, because all of this is not just supposed to be interesting. It's supposed to help you grow beyond the limitations of your type. And I'm going to cover this in a separate video. For the Quiet Specialist, much about their growth journey is about their relationship with emotions. It's about becoming better attuned to emotions, leveraging their gut feeling more, improving their empathy, and letting other people into their life. A Quiet Specialist would also benefit from modeling some of the ways of being of a Type 7, the enthusiastic visionary. And this would involve going more with the flow, being spontaneous, having more fun, and to be able to move faster. A Quiet Specialist would also benefit from being a little bit more like an active controller, and this would involve stepping out of their own bubble, claiming the space of authority, and moving towards others rather than withdrawing. If you're now curious to find out what your Enneagram type is, you can take the test online now. There's a link here in the video, bit.ly/Enneagram Coaching, and on this site you will find out more about Enneagram and how to take the test. There's much more to it. We only scratched the surface in this video. Alternatively, send me an email at info@hansschumann.com. I would love to hear from you.